Let me clear something up. Your sellers aren't unmotivated. You're just seeing the situation the wrong way. Because I hear this all the time. There are no motivated sellers in my market. But what that usually means is you're missing what's actually happening. Most people get started in wholesaling don't have a lead problem. They don't have a market problem. And here's why that matters. Because every time you think these sellers aren't motivated, you're not just missing a deal, you're losing time, doing the wrong things, money, because deals are there, you're just not capturing them, energy, second guessing yourself after every call, confidence, starting to think maybe this isn't for me. And over time, that's what causes people to quit. You pull a list, make some calls, have a few conversations, and hear, I'm not interested, maybe later, I'm just exploring options. And after enough of those, you start thinking, maybe my market doesn't work. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Maybe this just isn't for me. But here's what most people don't realize. Most motivated sellers don't sound motivated at first, especially on a cold call. They sound like, yeah, I've thought about selling. I don't really want to deal with it anymore. I'm just not sure what my options are. And if you don't know how to handle that moment, you move on. And when you do that enough times, you don't just miss deals, you start losing confidence in yourself. And I'll give you a real example of this. I've had 3 new clients just this past week who are all saying the same thing. There are no motivated sellers. This isn't working. I'm just spinning my wheels. But we didn't change their market. We didn't change their lists. We didn't even change how much time they were putting in. We changed how they approached the conversation and how they followed up. And within days, they went from stuck to getting deals under contract. So what actually changed? It all comes down to one thing, a simple, repeatable system. Step 1, look for problems. Stop chasing motivated sellers. Start identifying situations because problems create opportunities and opportunities create deals. Step 2, improve your conversation. You don't need perfect scripts. You need to understand what you're actually listening for. Because here's a small shift that changes everything. Price rarely determines motivation. A lot of sellers will say they want retail, but they're still taking your call for a reason. And that's where the real opportunity is. There's usually more going on in that conversation, you just haven't uncovered it yet. So instead of trying to pitch or get a quick yes or no, start digging a little deeper. Try questions like this. I've been thinking about our conversation. What's got you even open to selling right now? Or, let's say we could work something out on price. What would moving on from this property actually do for you? Because now you're not just talking about the house, you're uncovering the reason behind the decision. And that's the shift that most people miss. You're not looking for a yes or no, you're looking for a why, because that's where the deal and the money actually is. Step 3, follow-up. Most deals don't happen on the first call. They happen later, days later, weeks later, sometimes even months later. But most people stop too early. And when they do, they don't just lose the deal, they waste all the time they already invested. And that's when it feels like nothing is working. But the reality is, the opportunity was there all along. It just needed more time, better follow-up, and a system you could trust. Once you understand this, everything changes. You stop blaming the market, you stop questioning the leads, and more importantly, you stop questioning yourself. Because now you're not guessing, you're executing. And that's when the deals start showing up. So if this helped you, go ahead and like the video and share it with someone who's getting started. And I'm curious, have you ever thought a seller wasn't motivated, but later realized they actually were? Go ahead and drop a comment below.